Hey guys, okay, oh my goodness, my nose is so red. My allergies are going crazy, so I just blew my nose, and so hopefully we won't be sniffly and sneezy, but it could happen, so be prepared. All right, so I've got today the Ordinary Colors Coverage Foundation, High Coverage Foundation Formula from The Ordinary. I also have purchased the J-Cat Skin Assurance Max Coverage Silky Foundation in the shade Pearl. I'll be trying this on another video, so stay tuned for that. This foundation from The Ordinary was really inexpensive. It was, I want to say, about $7, and I ordered a bunch of other stuff too so that I would get free shipping from Ulta. But Ulta did say that on their website this is new. So I'm not sure how new it is. It's new to me. I never tried the other ones. I want to say they launched maybe 1 or 2 foundations last year. I don't remember, but I know they already had some foundations out. I don't know if this is the same ones. They relaunched them, reformulated them. I don't know. All I know is on the website, it said this was new. I have it in the shade 1.2N, which is light neutral. I don't know how many shades they have on their thing. I'm just trying the foundation. So let's see how we're going to do this. I don't have a sponge today, so I think I'll use this buffer actually. But I did want to say I've tried the Ordinary products in the past. I still use, sometimes when I remember, the chemical peel, the red one, and the one that's red. I use that one. I like that one. It's very good at exfoliating. It's like a chemical peel. But you have to be careful with that one because you can burn your skin, so you have to be very careful once a week. Ladies, I think that's what the directions say, once a week. Don't try and do it 2 times a week. You'll burn your skin. So that one's really good. Excuse me. And I also tried, did I already say this? I tried the under eye serum. Did I say this already? I can't remember. Anyway, I used that for about however long, and it didn't really do very much. So then after I had it for a year or whatever, it expired and I just threw it away. I didn't see much of a difference with that, so that's that. I'm not going to say it's a bad product because I don't know. It just didn't really do very much, so for me. All right, so let's go ahead and get this out. I'm going to shake it up. This is for coverage. I don't know what the claims are. Let's see. That's just the direction. Let's see what the claims are. A high coverage creamy foundation that softens undesirable hues. Okay, so we're looking for coverage, so let's just see. Oh, it's got a little lock on it, so that's nice. It's a nice little bottle. I really like the packaging of The Ordinary. It's just very simple, very compact, not too bulky, not too weird. This shade is going to be a little too dark, I can already tell, but it might just be close enough for my end of summertime skin. It feels very thin. Yeah, it's a little bit too dark. It's hard to tell online. I really do not like ordering foundations online. Excuse me, man, my allergies. Because they just are always, it's just so hard to tell. No scent in this at all. It's blending very nicely. It feels really nice, like it doesn't feel chalky or crusty. You know, sometimes you put a foundation on and you're just like, oh wow, this feels awful, you know? This feels very smooth, very almost gel-like. I don't think it is a gel foundation, but it does kind of have that feel. So it might be, excuse me. It might have, man, these allergies are just making my voice crazy and everything else. So just ignore that if you can. I apologize. It feels gel-like. I don't think it's full coverage. It looks like decent coverage, and in this lighting, like, it doesn't look like the color is too far off, but I mean, it is. It's too dark for me. I'll wear it, of course, for the rest of the day. You can see this little bit of glow it's giving. It doesn't say it's matte. It just says it's full coverage. Now, is it full coverage? It's okay coverage. You can still see my broken capillaries there. So let's just go ahead and do the other side. At this point, I think it's nice as a first impression. It's not full coverage, though. And I was just thinking I wouldn't expect it to be because it's just so thin, but that's not always true. Sometimes you can kind of have the best of both worlds, have a thin product and still have it to be good coverage. Now, ladies, as I've said constantly in the past, nothing is ever full coverage on me. I've had good coverage products, but nothing can ever completely cover that sunspot right there. And for that matter, my dark under eyes. But I mean, you can see, especially on this side, I feel like it's not full coverage. Like, look at all my melasma. Still very much showing through, not being full coverage at all. Now, does that make this a bad product? At this point, I'm not really sure, and I am going to put a little disclaimer. This shade is too dark for me. So, oh, the sun is coming in real bad right now. So I apologize for lighting and stuff. Because it's too dark of a shade, it's going to look better on my skin. I know that sounds crazy. Or at least it's not going to be a true representation of what it will actually look like on my skin if I got the correct shade. It feels really moisturizing, and it is transferring on my finger a little bit. I am going to put a little bit more around my eyes just to see if it builds up. It's just too dark. It's such a bummer. I'm kind of in an in-between stage right now as far as shades go, because usually the lightest shade is too light, and then or it'll be too pink, or you know, it'll have some weird undertone. This says neutral, but it's very orange looking. So sometimes medium skin tone foundations, and I've just seen this so often myself, and I've heard other makeup channels talk about it too, is that sometimes if you get a lighter shade, it makes you look more dry and crusty, especially if you have a lot to cover, which I do. One pump though covered my whole face and built up a little bit around my eyes, so it spreads really nicely. It feels really nice. It's very, I'm not sure how to describe it. Again, it feels just very gel-like. Sorry about the sun again, you guys. But I think it doesn't feel like it's going to set down, and it is transferring a little bit. So I don't know. I'm having a little bit of a concern that this foundation is going to, if you're really oily, you're not going to like it. If you're really dry, you may really like it, because it feels very, I was going to say oily, but it's almost like it feels in between like a gel and an oil. Like a mixture of those two things. So it doesn't feel oily in the sense like greasy, but it just does feel very thin and very fluid and very movable. So I feel like, again, dry skin ladies, you probably really like this. If you have oily skin, you probably won't like it. It is reflecting some light. I don't know if it's going to dry down. I powder everything, so I will wear this for the rest of the day in the normal way, like I normally do with powder and the whole thing. So I will update my thoughts in the description, how it goes, if it fades, transfer, all that stuff. I'll just update my thoughts in the description or in the comments. And thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up, like, subscribe, ding my bell, and I'll see you in the next one.